1, prepare.
We're not prepared.
Check that off the list. 2, stay sober.
Not happening.
Welcome to the best kind of worst.
No one fucking cares.
Everyone cares.
Who?
I care.
Dick suck.
So there I am in the parking lot. Underwear and a guinea.
Hang out in the backseat of a 7-Eleven.
It's Arabi!
We might die.
So you want to talk about those lesbians?
We need a Bay update.
I slept on the fucking tile!
Hello.
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 Episode 20.
20. We can almost drink.
We're no longer teens. That means we can't listen to Nirvana anymore. Right?
That's not true.
Right?
Not true.
Might be.
Do what you want.
What you doing?
Nothing. What you doing?
What's that thing doing over there?
What thing?
What are our levels doing?
What do you mean?
Just the background, the black and red just kind of just jumped around.
That's the record.
Oh.
So I don't know how you haven't ever noticed this. Does it every week.
Yeah. I'm too focused.
Yeah, it's recording, so it adds, just keeps going.
Future's too bright.
Oh, man.
What the fuck? I almost oh God. I'm not chewing gum this week. I had to, when I was re-listening to the episode,
Yeah.
I wanted to punch
I asked
myself.
if you were just going to keep chewing it.
Yeah,
and you
I sound
did.
like a piece of trash. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But I was going to call you and tell you we should just cancel this today because there was a little baby shower going on
Oh, yeah?
at the community center, the clubhouse.
what
What do
you
you
calling
fucking
it?
call that place?
Sounds good.
I don't know what you call those fucking places. But anyways, it was a little baby shower. You know, I was gonna call you and be like, "Hey, let's go get a slice of funfetti and a dick suck."
What the fuck? God damn. Coming in hard. Funfetti does sound amazing, though.
It does. I'm only kidding about the second part.
Are you, though?
I mean, yeah.
All right.
No?
Nope, don't believe you.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I used to, when I was a kid, anytime they would make funfetti, I just eat the batter.
God, I eat the batter of everything. I
Yeah.
still eat batter.
Brownie batter?
Of course.
Oh, God. Especially
Yeah.
the fudgy type batter.
Brownie batter, cake batter, fucking...
I ate a whole box
Pancake
one time
mix.
and got fucking straight sick.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Pancake batter is oddly good because it's really not
So
sweet.
good.
It's not
No,
really
it's
sweet.
so good.
It's got that little tartness.
Uh-huh, it's a little
Cake
tart.
batter, pancake batter's real good.
I eat it every time I make pancakes. I
Cookie
just start
dough?
looking at it. Of course.
God.
We went up to Capital Tacos today after our bike ride.
Hey,
And
fuck you.
they were still prepping for the day because they had just opened, and apparently they make a half-pound cookie. I didn't know that.
Half pound?
A half-pound cookie. I just saw the guy pulling out these trays of balls of cookie dough. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And then we looked at the menu, and half-pound cookie.
I had no idea.
I didn't know either.
Well, I know now they have
Looked
this.
amazing.
They have like this. It's not that it's cheaper, but it's like only things they make late nights for the
Wow,
drunkies.
that's
For the
cool.
drunkies, yeah. And some like I was able to get one last time I was there, like one taco. I was like, can I get one of those? And he was like, well, it's not late night, but I think we could probably do it. And I was like, cool.
That's cool.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
And if I was drunk, it'd be even
Oh,
more
it'd be
delicious.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Don't ask me what was on there, but it was multiple meats and.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. Capital Tacos makes the best cilantro ranch.
Yeah.
That white
it's good
sauce.
stuff. Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah, they do.
Christ. Shout out
I had a
Capital
good,
Tacos.
I don't even know what the sauce was. I want to say it was like I don't even know. I don't know what to say. It's a little spicy, maybe a little aioli type, but
They do have an
it's
aioli.
fantastic. I got three different tacos. Well worth it.
That's a strong move right there. That's big dick energy right there.
I struggled through the last
Yeah.
one. That last half a taco was forced down, but it was the best one I ordered, so I wasn't letting it go to
When
waste.
the Canadian came down, I specifically took her there, and we each got 3 apiece.
She didn't finish, did she?
She got into the third one,
Yeah.
like a bite into it, just
Barely.
to taste it.
Yeah.
And I big dick through all 3, but
Yeah.
I was
hurting.
I was hurting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was that last half was a force. They were bigger than I remember. I hadn't been there in a while.
They're good size.
They're a good sized taco.
For $3, they're not screwing.
No,
you.
and
They're
then they're like 3 and change, or you get the specialty ones. They're 4 and change, which is around standard tacos like $3 most places.
Yeah.
But they tend to be a lot smaller. So
Yeah, it's like
worth
I
it.
love bar
You can
taco.
be good with 2 tacos walking out of there.
I love bar taco.
It's great, but they're small. They're on the small side,
Very good though.
and you'll pay 3 and change for them.
But it's 2 different places. Like bar taco is very simple.
yeah.
It's like meat, their sauce,
Yeah,
little garnish.
That's it. You don't get much.
It's like it's full of flavor.
Straightforward.
Capital Tacos
They
is like
load
a
you up.
murder scene.
Yeah,
There's
I
all
got one
kinds
that had fried avocado in it.
Ooh, are those battered? Is the slices? Are they sliced?
Very minimal batter on it, so it's not like overly like battered and deep fried. Just a nice light coat. It basically just looks like a fuzzy green thing because you can just you can still see the green, but it's got this like weird texture on the outside.
Did you get some of that queso?
Fantastic. No, we
The
didn't.
queso's next level because they put a little dollop of the guacamole and you mix it in. God damn it.
Sounds good. Yeah, I've never had. I think I've had the queso on one of the tacos, but I've never gotten like chips and queso or anything like that.
It's good.
Yeah. But I don't know how we got down that road.
I don't know. I came out piping hot.
I feel like
with
I
a-
had something to say about Capital Tacos, and we got talking about the size. Oh, the cookie. I
No.
did talk about it. The cookie. We're talking about batter. Batter.
Is it shaped like a taco?
Well, no. It was still just a ball because it wasn't cooked yet. Obviously, it was the cookie dough, so it was just a ball sitting on a sheet. So I don't know how I would assume.
How fucking awesome would that be if they shaped it like a taco, put churros in it, a couple of dollops of some of that vanilla ice
Good
cream
Lord. Sounds amazing.
for that ass. That's living your bestest
That's
life.
tooting that ass up.
That's living your bestest life. You take one bite of
Bestest
that,
life.
doesn't get better than that. That's your bestest life.
Sounds amazing.
Like right now, I'm living my bestest life.
I'm in. Somebody should do that. Maybe we should do it.
We should absolutely do it. Look at Tyreek Hill.
We should open up some kind of establishment where all we sell is grilled meats and crazy dessert concoctions.
Fuck yeah.
Because
Like charcuterie and then like dessert.
Yeah.
Like we're giving you the meat sweats and then we're cooling you off with some sweet
with
cream.
some chocolate, some sweet cream,
Fuck yeah.
a little drip drizzle.
I like it. I'm in.
Yeah.
Fuck happened here?
Man, that's how I eat anyway. So we just plowed through a good pork loin.
Oh yeah.
That was fantastic. A little char.
Yeah. There's something about eating just meat. It gets you in that
That's-
primal state of mind. You know?
Yeah, that's
You start
pretty
sending out
much how I eat.
you start sending out little risky text messages, you know?
I mean, I don't know. Usually that's like a drunken thing, but apparently you just get meat drunk and do it.
I think there's an underlying problem, but we won't get into that today.
Drunk?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Horny.
Got that horny. Just straight up horny.
So I was like, let's just not get into it.
Fuck it.
And then you're like, drunk? I was like, no, you're way off.
Let's get into it.
Way off. Oh, shit.
Oh, that was good.
Let's see if this fucker misses this kick now.
Oh, I know. I just missed the last one. But anyway, how was your week?
Oh, it was actually actually really productive week, to be honest.
Was it though?
Yeah, it actually was. My sleep was all fucked this entire week.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 days this week
I know,
that
every
I
day.
showed up. I was like, I got like 90 minutes of sleep. I just couldn't sleep.
Every morning at the gym, you're like, I didn't sleep. And then you're like, right after I didn't sleep, last night, I took a 3-hour nap yesterday during the afternoon.
Yeah, I was coming home and like what I would like Monday, I ended up taking like a 2-hour nap, which wasn't terrible.
No,
Because I get back home like 7:30 the latest.
You can take
you know,
a little nap and
so I'm still up
not
before
burn the day.
before 3/4 of the nation.
Yeah,
I mean, some people don't even wake up.
it's true.
You know?
Some people just die.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say like drunk, but yeah, death too. Yeah, death too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, like Tuesday, I was like, you know what? Let me, because I think that was the night I only got like 90 minutes, and I was like, well, let me not eat. Let me like doze off.
Yeah.
That way, like I'll be hungry and I'll wake up.
Yeah.
I woke up at like after about like 45 minutes starving, but
Yep.
couldn't physically get up. I was like exhausted.
Yeah,
So I'm sleeping for like 3 hours. So yeah, it finally hit me today. Like I was doing some studying, and I woke up at the desk, you know, mouth open, you know, looking like, you know, Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's, just dead in the chair.
Dead. I like it.
But I feel good. Hopefully tonight I'll get it all situated. It's not uncommon for me. I'm not
Get
a
you
big
back up.
sleeper.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Not a big sleeper, so
I'm the same way. I've been.
it's been coming for the last like 2-3 weeks.
I've been getting more the last 2-3 weeks. Honestly, I've been trying to make sure I get to bed at a decent hour, especially since we've been getting up so early. But it doesn't always work. But I've been doing better, trying to get some solid sleep. Get that recovery going. You know.
Yeah. But I mean, it was a pretty productive week. Got a good amount done. Shout out
That's good.
Shout out Amazon and GNC for just
Faux show.
not doing your job.
Yeah. Well,
It
doing your
benefited
job.
us.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 times.
Yep.
Yep.
Shit. What else? I thought I did something decent this week.
Did you?
I guess not.
No, nothing.
Well, quick shout out to all you people that listen to, you know, these two jabrones
Yeah, we've had
right
a
here.
good week.
Jesus
Had
Christ.
some good numbers this week.
We've had I'd say it's the best week we've had.
Absolutely.
I'd say the last 10 days have been just phenomenal.
Solid. Yeah, pretty solid
Phenomenal.
for us. Good listens.
So keep up.
Keep it up.
We'll keep fucking around. I don't know.
Whatever this is.
Hey, learn how to put a ball on a tee. It's literally a block. He just set it there.
I think the wind blew it over.
But I haven't seen the goalpost flags moving much. I honestly think he's just an idiot. He missed a kick, and now he's just...
It was there. They were all lined up. Yeah, whatever.
How was your week?
Not bad. Fuck did I do?
Didn't you have the Straz thing?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I had a shoot at the Straz Center. We did a little interview shoot there for a little promotion for some opera they do. That one pretty good. Shout out Straz Center. Let's see. I worked on the music video a little more. Just working on trying some different graphical things for it. See, it would have been done already, but he kept telling me there's no rush because he's having the song remixed, and he's like, just take some time on it. I was like, all right, well, I'll just work on it a little bit at a time, keep fresh eyes on it, so it doesn't get stale. But I sent it over to them yesterday, yeah, or the day before, 2 days ago. Good feedback from them so far, so I'll be working on finalizing it this week. But yeah.
Now, when they remix a song, is that just to make it sound better, or is it changing?
Yeah.
None of the melodies, none of the rhythm will change?
No, I told him the song can't change, but he's just having it remixed. So basically, it sounds better.
It's a little low.
Muddy.
It's a little It's
a little muddy. Everything kind of.
It's not static, but it's almost like listening to it in like a cone.
Certain things get lost.
Yeah,
definitely needed a good remix for mastering for a final. But I told him make sure no timing changes because we've already shot the video.
Yeah, that's what I was asking you.
Normally, you make sure you have the song locked.
If they screw up like a millisecond, then that screws up the entire music video.
The whole video's off. Yeah. So they, I told him you got to make sure the timing doesn't change. Because normally you wait till the song's mastered officially to shoot the video, but he was pretty confident that we'd be good with it. So we shot it, and I just told him nothing can change or the video's gone. So
yeah.
So it's supposed to just be remixed to sound better, like a good mastering pass.
That's good.
Yeah. So I should be getting that soon. But yeah, so I worked on that. Worked on a few minor tweaks on a short film, so we can submit it to a couple other film festivals. Went to a film festival for, I believe I talked about the creature feature challenge that we did. It was like a 2-week film challenge. Yeah, so we went to that. That was it was fun. It was just long. It was just so long. They tried squeezing in so much. I was there from like 7 to after midnight. It was just a long showing of movies, and they tried doing little intermissions, and when you come back, they'd have some kind of little, like somebody sang. They had an improv group. It was just a lot. It was a good time. They did a good job with it, but it was just long. They could have cut it down.
It was a long night.
Yeah, it was just a long night. And I went to the chiropractor for the first time ever.
Yep.
Pretty amazing.
I'm sorry, I got lost in Mariska
That's all right.
I can't pronounce her name, but
Don't know
Jesus.
who you're talking about. But
They
that's
like you
all
from
right.
SVU.
I figured because that's what
Yeah.
I saw up. But yeah, chiropractor was good. Been having that issue with my right side. I've been a little twerked up. So he went to the chiropractor. He said I was a little out of line.
Been a little tight.
Got some tight muscles is the biggest thing he said. My muscles are really tight. So working on stretching me out. Cracked me up a little bit. Cracked my neck about 30 cracks. Felt nice. Cracked my back. Felt nice. I go back tomorrow. So should be good.
Not bad.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was nice. It's like that good pain,
Yeah. Oh, it's like that release.
Yeah. So, been doing some stretches every day to try and stretch out some of the muscles he was talking about. I think that was about it. Guess I had a decent week.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, no crazy work. Started looking into getting certified for flying the drone. I got a 80-page PDF I got to read. But, yeah, nothing crazy. Productive, but not overly. Not a ton going on.
Not crazy.
Yeah.
You went and saw Halloween.
Yeah, that's right.
Set you up there. You saw the new one.
Yeah. It just came out Thursday night.
The reason why I said that is because I came across a thing this week, and it was saying how Jamie Lee Curtis, I guess she had some type of creative control. And she, what? Oh, I thought the player was driving the thing.
It did look like he was driving. It did look like he was driving.
I was like, here comes Marshawn Lynch 2.0. It stated that she did not want her character in any of the shots where she was holding the gun or the shotgun. She didn't want it to look like she was just willy-nilly shooting. It could only be in retaliation. Is that true? Did most of the shots seem like that?
In retaliation? I
Yeah,
mean,
like if
well, because there's a scene of her practicing shooting, so
that was okay.
That doesn't really fit.
That was okay. She couldn't be seen like being the aggressor coming after Michael Myers with the gun.
Oh, she absolutely was the aggressor.
Oh.
That's 100% false. She was chasing him.
Hold on. Let me.
At least in one scene, she definitely did. Now she was trying to save people, but she chased him down, shot him.
What the hell's her name? Jamie Lee.
Jamie Lee Curtis. She just said it. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's 100% true. She definitely was chasing at some point.
Yeah, I didn't read most of it.
Maybe even a couple times. Now, most of the movie, she was kind of running, like, especially the big, climax where they meet at the end and all that. She was definitely letting him come to her. But even then, not really. I mean, she did, and then she didn't. And then she did, and then she didn't. So, no.
Yeah, here it is. Jamie Lee Curtis made sure Halloween only used firearms for self-defense and aligned with her views on gun control. Because I guess she has a stance on gun control.
Mm-hmm.
I'm vocal about common sense gun safety and gun laws. For instance, I fully support
absolutely everybody should be
assault weapon ban. I fully support a bump stock ban.
Okay. That's not anything crazy though.
No.
But she's saying the first thing
laws.
that you said was like common sense, safety, and overall safety or whatever, something like that. I mean, that should be everybody's main priority when handling a gun, you know? But yeah, no, I would have to disagree with that statement. Now, if she's happy with it, then fine, but she was chasing the motherfucker down. Now, obviously, he's out killing people. He's after her. But
Curtis proved her point by pointing to a scene in which Laurie Strode arms her daughter and granddaughter. Specifically says what each weapon does and why you should choose that weapon in self-defense. Like, there was a teaching lesson
and that
there.
was good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but that goes with nothing of what the article states.
Yeah,
to begin.
I just read the title. So the title makes it think like she's using it only in self-defense, right?
the title is way off. The title's way off.
I didn't feel like reading the entire thing, but I saw that and I remember you saw it, so I was just going to ask you.
Yeah, no, it sounds like the article may tell a different story from the headline. The headline is completely false. But she did give a quick little, like, she handed one and said, okay, this is for this is for this is for this, and that was good.
She's pro Second Amendment. She just doesn't believe in assault weapons and bump stocks, which isn't crazy.
No, absolutely not. It's not crazy. No.
I don't think it's any more or less harmful, but it's not a crazy.
Yeah,
it's not something out of the outlandish.
No, for sure.
Well,
but yep, saw that this week. Saw a couple movies this week. Last night saw that Bad Times at the El Royale. Fantastic.
That's what an ensemble cast. It's got Dakota Fanning in it, right? Dakota something.
Maybe. Not sure. I remember who
she's the white girl from 50 Shades.
There were a couple white girls in there.
This is when they're at the hotel, right?
Yep. The El Royale.
Yeah, she's good looking.
Yeah, it was a great movie. I felt like it was a touch long, but it wasn't like I wasn't sitting there bored. I wasn't sitting there going, when's this going to end? But it just felt like, okay, I've been here a while. I don't know. It's kind of weird because it wasn't in a bad way because I thoroughly enjoyed the whole movie. Maybe I'm just being picky.
No, I feel that way about like every Marvel movie. Like I don't ever get bored, but there's times where I'm like, I could have cut like at least 20 minutes of this out, and it wouldn't have made a difference.
I think it was a 2 hour, 20-minute movie. Yeah. I felt like closer to 2 hours would have been like perfect.
2 hours is like the stand. Remember, like us growing up, like it was like 90 minutes was a movie.
Yeah, 90
and now
minutes
it's like
standard.
now it's 2 hours.
Yeah, most movies are now over. But like Halloween, I believe was an hour and 45 minutes. That's perfect. That you don't want anything more than that for a horror movie.
No,
honestly, 90 minutes is probably your goal.
That's what made Scream so well done.
They need to be
the
short.
The plot was condensed, and it was bam, 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 done.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to keep that nice and short. But yeah, most movies nowadays are averaging probably closer to that 2 hour mark, which is fine. I think great. It was a great movie at 2 hours and 20 minutes.
I had no idea Christian Bale was English.
Didn't know that either.
He's got a fucking accent.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Guess I've never heard him talk.
He has a fucking English accent.
In movies.
He hides it completely.
Doesn't surprise me. A lot of people do.
Blew my
Singers,
mind.
actors, they all kind of do that.
Blew my goddamn mind. He even talks like super proper.
Really?
Like, English, like English people tend to use a lot more proper words than we do, and that's just a thing.
That's just what it is.
And he used it was like a 2-minute clip I saw, and I left speechless.
Full on proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't know that.
Because he's doing that Dick Cheney biopic.
That's right. That looks
They're
good.
making fucking Bush look like an idiot.
Wow.
Because he's like,
although I'm glad Sam Rockwell's playing him.
Have you seen the trailer?
The trailer's awesome.
He's like, are we going to do this? And he's like, well, I would have to have control over the defense, foreign policy. He's like, so you're in?
Well, that sounds good.
well, that sounds good. He's like, I think we could make this work.
Yeah.
And he sounds so professional. And then you got Sam Rockwell being like a typical Texan.
Funny. Yeah.
I think we can really win this. Looks like a fucking fantastic movie.
Looks like it should be a decent movie.
Yeah. I wonder how real that is. How much influence Dick Cheney had, because there's a lot of people that believe great play, great catch. There's a lot of people that believe he was, because in the trailer it says the most powerful vice president in the world.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that do believe that to be true. That no vice president has ever had that much pull.
Yeah, Bush was more of just pulling strings, mandating.
Biden was close because Obama was never really good with foreign policy, and that's what Joe Biden's thing was. He was heavy on foreign policy, and Obama was pretty good at domestic policy. So I think he had a good amount of stroke, but a lot of times they don't do a whole lot. Like I'm not really sure what Mike Pence does other than stand lost. He literally just looks lost at all times.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Speaking of Trump, man, he's had a record week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He gets that lawsuit with Stormy Daniels, the defamation lawsuit.
Yep.
Not the whole payment lawsuit,
whole thing, but
the defamation lawsuit gets tossed. She has to pay his fucking his lawyer fees, and she's already destitute.
Yeah,
she's hitting that dark art porn now.
Oh yeah, she's
in porn now.
Yep.
Lawyers on all the damn news networks and probably gonna run for some political office, and she's over here, just,
Yeah, right. He did say he was gonna run for something though, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's talking like it.
But it's funny because last week you had talked about how Trump doesn't. Your biggest thing is he doesn't believe that climate change is a thing.
Well, Republicans they try to disprove it.
The next day, this was the article I found.
It says climate change not a hoax. That's interesting, man, because Republicans don't like that.
The next day, he came out and said he believes it's a real thing. He's not sure what the exact cause is, but it will be fixed. It's basically what he said. It's basically what he said.
It's like when he said, we're going to go to clean coal. Like, there's no clean coal,
really,
bud.
Yeah.
You know?
It says Trump is backing off his claim that climate change is a hoax, but says he doesn't know if it's man-made and suggests that the climate change will change back again.
Well, he's trying to. It's midterms. He's trying.
That's what I told you about having Kanye.
He's trying to soften up. Yeah. And look, this goes back to our thing last week.
Flip flopping.
He was a Democrat his whole professional life.
Yeah.
And look. I firmly believe most Republicans believe in climate change. It's just not a party thing that they put at the forefront.
Yeah, they don't put it out there.
So as a whole, as a party, they don't believe in global warming. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean that the politicians that make up that party don't believe it.
Yeah.
That's
there's some that do.
Look, each party picks one side. There's nothing that they both agree on, right?
No.
So when the Democrats put their feet in the sand and go, we believe in global warming,
all right, well, guess we don't.
I guess we can't.
Yep, guess we don't.
So.
Which is such bullshit.
And how do you not know where it comes from? Like, it's scientific proof. It's not.
He just said we don't know if it's man-made.
Of course,
but it will change back.
It's man-made. It's industrial made. We breathe out CO2. We're breathing out.
But we had also mentioned last week, I believe, that the Earth is on a cycle.
Yeah,
hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. So I feel that we're probably just speeding it up.
It could be. Could be. Yeah.
But who knows?
Yep. But yeah, what else happened? Oh, the one lady. Jesus, what the hell's her name? Elizabeth Warren. Do you remember Elizabeth Warren back about 5 months ago?
Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah, she when she this is years ago in the 80s when she applied for Harvard Law, she put that she was Native American descent.
Okay.
And then
turns out she wasn't.
And sometime in July, Trump made a comment and he alluded to something. He called her Pocahontas.
Okay.
Because he just didn't believe she's white.
Uh-huh.
She don't look anything Native American.
Okay.
Not that looking at someone you can tell where they're from, that's not a thing. Yeah. But if you had to guess, you'd be like, nah.
Mm-hmm. I'm Native American.
I know.
You wouldn't really know it looking at me.
No.
Just look white.
No. I mean, I don't really look. I mean, Cubans know I'm Cuban, but the average person doesn't.
Yeah.
But he said, if and he reneged obviously, but he said if you go do a DNA test, I'll give a charity of your choice $1 million or some shit. And I guess she finally took him up on it, and thought that it was going to show 1/32nd, 164th. Try 1,000th and 24th. Like, she has no Native American.
Doesn't count.
No.
Doesn't count.
Well, now she falsified documents for law school.
Yep,
So I guess she was admitted into Harvard Law under affirmative action. So it kind of not good look for her.
No. You know, and is it 100% her fault? Somebody down the line probably told her she was.
She
you know,
she in like interviews, she was telling people how she knew, like, her grandmother would tell her Cherokee stories.
Oh boy.
And the Cherokee, the president, I don't know much about Native American.
Chief?
Like, I guess the chief, but the chief of the Cherokee said, like, bloodline isn't how we delegate whether you're part of the tribe or not. You don't have to be a bloodline to be part of it. You know, it's just, do you partake in our traditions?
Yeah,
and are you a part of what we do?
Yeah.
And then it came out that she doesn't do any of those things.
Wow.
And also she's 1,024th. So you got none.
That's great.
Yeah. So, I mean,
that's great.
You know,
I was thinking about doing one of those
I want to do one now.
ancestor tests.
Oh, I want to do one.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing one.
We should do one and then discuss our results.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I don't know what people don't like. Stop trying to take Trump down. It's just not going to work.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to work.
That's funny.
You know, what did Hillary say this week when they asked her about Bill and Monica? Was that no
clue. Why would they ask her about that this week?
They brought it up this week, and they asked her, do you think that was a gross misuse of power since she was an intern and he was the president of the United States?
Why are we asking this now?
Well, if you're Hillary in this climate, what do you say?
I don't fucking know.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Probably.
Don't say yes, but don't say no, right? No, not at all. She was an intern at the White House. He's the fucking president. At 22, she sucked him off. Like,
doesn't mean it was a misuse of power, though.
I'm not saying it was.
Doesn't mean it was.
But it might have been.
Maybe she just wanted to.
Probably shouldn't have said no. Especially when you're an advocate of Me Too and all that. And it's just,
she's not an advocate of anything except money.
True.
And trying to be right.
Yeah. Well, you know.
That's why she's always flip-flopping.
This is how Trump has record weeks, right? Where he comes out looking like the victor and the victim. But
interesting.
Whatever.
But going off the Trump climate change, I found an interesting article. Climate change to cause global beer shortage, studies say.
Is that because we're losing, like, agriculture?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Basically, the barley yields.
Ooh, I would have said hops
declining.
or wheat, but barley.
The barley yields will decline, but between 3% and 17%.
Well, there was a shortage in the World Cup.
Yeah,
that's just because we're drinking too much of it.
Well, that's it.
But
they were just drinking a ton and didn't supply enough over there. There's beer around, they just didn't have it.
Yeah. That's interesting. Barley. I don't know how barley's grown. It's a dry. Or it's
main
like
ingredient barley is sensitive to extreme drought and heat. Climate change will cause undue pain for all who love their lager.
That is, I'm not okay with that.
Global warming will lead to substantial decreases in barley crop yields, causing beer shortages.
Shortages.
And a sharp rise in the price of a pint.
Oh, fuck off. No.
This is all, of course, just according to a study. The aim of the study is not to encourage people to drink more today. Co-author of the study.
Let's throw that slogan out there.
Instead, the study is trying to say that climate change will impact your quality of life.
Well, of course. I mean, look what happens if we lose the bees.
Yeah.
We can't produce 70% of the active groceries? Like, Jesus Christ, come on now.
Yeah. Thought that was interesting. And then they give a little global comparison chart of beer consumption as of 2011.
U.S. and Germany got to be top of the list.
Coming in hot with 34% of the pie. You want to guess what continent?
What continent?
Yeah, it breaks it down by
Ooh, I'm actually going to go Europe.
Asia. Asia
Wow.
at 34%.
Do
Supposedly,
Asians drink that much?
This was in 2011. Apparently they do. Apparently they consume the most. Europe came in at second with 28%.
Okay.
Followed by Central and South America coming with 16.
Okay, I can buy that.
And then North America coming in just under at 15.
Yeah, because the island countries, like they don't even drink water; they
And
just
then
drink beer.
Africa was 6%, and then Oceania just has a little sliver with no actual percentage written. But this is also from 2011. I want to say we could surpass and move up into third place because we're only off by 1%.
Yeah.
Since 2011, beer consumption, I would think, with all the different microbrews and craft beers that have popped up, I think beer consumption's probably up in North America.
Years ago, I mean, men drank beer, and then women drank mixed drinks, and now it's become socially acceptable in most establishments for a woman to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Down a beer.
lot of women drink beer now.
Yeah. I never understood that whole stigma, but nonetheless.
Well, beer's better now, too.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not just a bunch of pile of shit. So, yeah. Thought that was something to go along with the little climate change.
Yep. Climate change.
Global warming.
Hear about China?
China?
China sent a satellite into the...
Oh, yeah.
Into the... I guess the universe.
Into the universe.
Outer space.
Oh, I also saw that First Man movie. Did we talk about that last week?
I think we did.
All right.
I don't remember.
But yeah, sending up a satellite
to reflect
now that doesn't
light.
sound anything crazy.
Well, it's going to reflect light from the sun and reflect it back to, I guess, some of the cities that they're struggling with lighting.
Now, is that like at night or is that just during the day?
I think at night.
So they want to put it into cities or places, towns, villages that have no light at night.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds great.
Sounds
also
good.
sounds like we're just burning ants.
The old magnifying glass thing. Well, it's not a magnifying glass, but you could be amplifying the rays, right?
I think that's so dangerous. Because anything you reflect off of always intensifies the heat.
It does intensify.
So
but if it's not direct, because it's colder at night, is it? I don't know.
I bitch about our EPA laws, but I mean, in China, they have the only incandescent light factory in the world because they're just so there's so much pollution that comes out of those.
Yeah.
I mean, NBC, when they had the Beijing Olympics, had to get specialized lenses that cut through the smog for the cycling because you couldn't see the cyclists from the helicopter cams. They had to actually get special made lenses. And NBC, just to stick it to them.
It was probably just filters that they had made. I don't think they would have had actual lenses made.
They showed the differing lenses. And they took one on and then you couldn't see.
Okay, so filters in front. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, probably different types of polarizers.
Something like that.
Because they make polarizers which will help see through glass.
Okay.
So you get a lot of reflection on glass. So you get a circular polarizer and you can twist it until you get to where you can see through the glass to get rid of the reflections. It works on water too, so you can see through the water.
Oh, that's probably what they use then. Yeah. No, it was crazy
because
because
some type of polarizer.
When they took the thing off, you couldn't see anything. All you saw was smog.
Yeah, I bet.
All the aerial shots, the downtowns, all used them.
I bet.
You couldn't see anything.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
China.
Shout out to Canelo Alvarez.
Why?
That Mexican boxer. We watched the fight a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He just signed a 5-year, 11-fight deal with DAZN.
Oh, shit.
That streaming service.
Yeah.
All of his fights from Golden Boy Productions are going to be on there. Promotions.
Nice.
Golden Boy Promotions.
Nice. Yeah, you were just telling me about that app the other day.
Yeah. 5
I
years.
looked at it. It's like $10 a month.
Very cheap.
If you watch a lot of boxing and Bellator fighting's on there.
It's going to revolutionize the fight game.
Yeah, no, it could be great.
Because even UFC streaming service, you're still paying $60 for a pay-per-view.
They really need to do something about that for the UFC. They should come out with their own streaming service.
People had a field day because WWE's publicly traded.
Yeah.
The investors had a field day when they announced the network. They're like, this is going to lose money. They're not.
They're growing.
They can't stop growing.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes it so much more affordable for people.
Exactly.
People are fine with doing $15 a month rather than $70 every couple months for a pay-per-view.
Yeah. I would watch WrestleMania every year, and for the last 2 years, it was north of 70.
Man, it's crazy.
Right? That's 7 months of the network.
Mm-hmm.
It's $9.99. DAZN is $9.99.
Yeah.
Canelo just signed a 5-year, 11-fight deal, $365 million.
That's what they're paying him?
Yes,
just
sir.
To do that?
Highest paid athlete in the world now.
Hot damn.
And he's going to get a cut of...
that's over 11 fights, right?
11 fights, 5 years,
not too bad.
Yeah, but if you break it down per year, he's the highest paid athlete in the world, and he'll get an additional portion if they hit subscription
numbers,
benchmarks.
Records.
Yep.
Yeah. Very cool.
And they apparently they're backed by 2 billionaires. So DAZN isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that because I just started.
So they're going to do whatever they have to do to get it to work.
We just talked about this a couple weeks ago, like at the gym.
Yeah.
We were just talking because I didn't know there was a sports streaming website. And anytime I've ever seen one, they don't last very long.
Yeah.
Or they start at $10 price point and ended up at $30.
Yeah, yeah.
Which that's just not feasible for one thing unless you're providing multiple things, which they actually do. Bellator.
Yeah.
Now they got Golden Boy.
I think there were like 4 different things that they advertised when I downloaded. I could only get so far because I didn't pay, but I just wanted to download it to look at it, check it out. And I know it was like Bellator and like 3 different boxing or fighting. Yeah,
because they got Bob Arnhem, which I think is the promoter for Anthony Joshua, who's from England, and he's a world heavyweight champion.
Yep.
Him and Deontay Wilder each, I think, have 2 of the 4 belts. He is a massive draw in the UK, but I'm talking they sell out Wembley for him.
Wow.
You know, when you see stuff at the MGM Grand here, that's only 14,000 people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They're selling out Wembley for a boxing fight. That seats 90,000 plus the people on the field.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's insane. And he's on DAZN. So, I mean, that's why I read about it. I was like, where are these people getting this money? Because it's not sustainable. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
They have an open checkbook.
Yeah, for now.
And they're profitable. They're making money.
Yeah.
Which is insane to me. So whatever they've done overnight,
it's working so
they've
far.
done it perfectly. And I hope they keep going because I hope that this causes change and the average middle class, even middle low class person can see some of these fantastic fights because I don't think combat sports have ever been better.
Yeah.
You know, you can argue, boxing, during the World War II era where it was a lot of countries versus countries. And that's, of
course, that has
some of
its
the best
own type
boxing
of
in the
rivalry.
world. You know?
Yeah, of course.
But athletes today, man, it's a lot of good fights out there. And UFC is the only one that's yet to make the switch. Yeah. And they need to do it.
Hopefully they will. That would be nice. Piggybacking off of that, did you see Habib?
I can't. Nurmagomedov. I think I'm close on that. Nurmagomedov.
Challenged Mayweather.
Yeah.
To a fight.
Yeah.
And Mayweather came out and said it's going to happen.
Yeah, I think
we'll make it happen.
His tweet was MGM, Showtime, UFC, and one other company. He was like, "Get your checkbooks out" or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't think it will happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I don't think Dana wants another circus like that unless it's McGregor.
Yeah, a second McGregor.
Because the problem with that is Mayweather sells fights himself, and he's traditionally done this all of his career.
Yeah.
When you have someone like McGregor, they can both feed off of each other, and that's why it was such a big deal.
Yeah.
When you have Mayweather and Khabib,
that doesn't do
Khabib's
shit.
not going to speak.
Yeah, he's bland.
And he's not going to say anything negative. Like Mayweather and McGregor are good friends. They say shit about each other's family lives. He was making fun of how Mayweather rumor. I believe he can't read, but it's rumored that he doesn't know how to read.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, these are heavy digs where the two people go, we're gonna say some fucked up shit about each other. Yeah. Don't take it personal.
Move on.
You know, it's a work shoot.
Selling
it's what they do at WWE every night, right?
Yeah, selling you.
Yeah. You know,
Yep,
and they did it so well. I don't think Khabib could sell that fight, even though I would watch it in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I just thought it was interesting.
I also heard that Dana offered Khabib $15 million guaranteed to fight McGregor, and he rumored to have turned it down.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I heard another one.
Don't know the stats on it, but I heard that.
The last rumor was he wanted to fight Tony Ferguson and then call it a quit and retire.
Interesting.
I'm not a big Tony Ferguson guy, but he's got the cardio of a stallion, so that's gonna be a tough fight for Khabib.
Yeah.
You know, he'll get on top of him, but Tony's not gonna tire like McGregor like McGregor did. McGregor tired.
Yeah, of course he did.
Tired.
Always does. It's one of his biggest downfalls.
I would love to see Khabib and McGregor again. With McGregor with a chip on his shoulder, that's a dangerous fucking guy.
Yeah.
Dangerous guy.
Absolutely. What else you got?
Well, I mean, we joked about it at the gym this week, starting a fuck you segment where we just say fuck you to a bunch of things. Let's do it.
I'm in.
We got to come up with a little jingle, though.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
We should just play CeeLo's song. Bitch, fuck you. I don't know how it fucking goes.
I don't think that was it, but I know what you mean.
Tate's Creek Middle School in Lexington, Kentucky. Go fuck yourself.
Give you a big fuck you. I don't even know what they did. I'm on board.
So it's kind of the same, a little bit of the same from last week. Surveillance video in a hallway of the school showed the teacher and nurse now. I thought it was just the teacher and nurse dragging a boy with autism down the hallway.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck you to the person that wrote the article.
Yep.
Wrote the word meltdown again. I want that term banned.
Can we not do that though?
No.
Thank you.
Only word I want banned is moist. I think it's disgusting. It's such a disgusting
go fuck
word.
Your moist ass. How about that?
Yeah, the kid with his Jesus.
Autism?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
His guide dog.
Guide dog.
His
service dog?
A
support dog?
Support dog.
One of them?
The support dog was left to just stand there and watch this kid get dragged down the hallway. I saw part of the video. It's terrible.
See, we need to train these dogs to attack.
Yeah. The kid was having a kind of an episode in the classroom, and they just drug him all the way down the hallway to the principal's office or the nurse's office. And
yep.
It was disgusting. It's a disgusting act. When you sign up to be a teacher, you sign up to deal with these kind of situations.
Especially to deal with these kind of kids, you know? You don't just drag them down the hallway.
It's disgusting. It's a despicable act. Principal acts. I think the teacher did get fired.
Good.
The nurse, I believe, has been let go. I mean, there's the picture right there. It's just, it's horrible. They got him by the arm.
Yeah,
and his whole body's on the floor, and they're just dragging him.
Yeah.
First off, it's disrespectful. It's disgusting. It's a despicable act. This kid has no control over this.
Yeah.
It's just despicable. So fuck you to that school.
Fuck you.
The parent called Child Protective Services, and they're doing an investigation on the school. The school board's got an investigation going on, and hopefully, like we said last week, again, I'll say it again. Hopefully these things don't happen, but I guess that's not the case. But hopefully it doesn't.
Yeah.
I really don't want to say fuck you to a child, but kind of.
Fuck it.
Students at Da Vinci Charter Academy High School in Davis, California.
Well, it is a charter school.
Charter schools
so we'll
are like...
hey, charter schools. Fuck you.
Yeah. Charter schools are different from public schools. They have like private funding.
Yeah.
But they still get public funding because they offer certain things. I'm going to butcher the term of this, but they alleged that a student brought in cookies and distributed them to his or her classmates. They're not revealing like the kid. They baked the kid baked the cookies with it contained cremated remains of one of his relatives.
Up.
9 students may have consumed the cookies.
Jeez.
There's no way of telling whether there's remains in the cookies or not. There's no good food or scientific analysis that could dictate whether there's actual human remains in them.
Yeah, because it's all just ash at that point, right?
They're just saying that they were very confident that this did occur.
Yeah.
My favorite statement of this whole article was the principal.
Okay.
This is a direct quote. Let me be clear that there is no health risk to our campus or to any one of our students for consuming the cookies.
That's all I had to say.
There's no health risk. They just ate a person.
That's just ash inside a cookie.
You still ate a person.
Doesn't mean there's a health risk.
There might not be.
AIDS burn off, don't they?
There might not be an actual health risk, but a child just ate a human.
I don't see the problem with it.
It's disgusting.
I don't see the problem with this statement.
Which brought me to a bigger point.
But that's pretty fucked up if that did happen.
I'm 30, right? So high school for me was 14. Jesus, I can't count. 12 years ago. Well, anywhere between 16 and 12 years ago, right?
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to bring in food from outside.
Really?
And it wasn't because we were going to cremate remains. It was because of baking drugs into baked goods and things of that nature.
Catholic school?
But a lot of schools in our area do not allow you to bring in stuff from outside.
See, that's all we do. We brought all kinds of shit in.
You can, if you,
like to at least for shop, when we were in shop, because we'd bring in our own food, snacks.
Obviously,
whatever.
you're allowed to bring your own lunch, but when you're bringing things for the entire class or the entire set of student body, that was not allowed. It had to be.
So I don't know that they ever said anything.
It had to be
that.
Sealed from a business. Like if you brought brownies, if you got them from Publix,
See,
and they were sealed, you were good.
I used to make brownies and muffins and shit and just bring them in to eat them. Pass a few out to friends, not to like everybody though. Fuck everybody.
Yeah, it had to be sealed.
I didn't like everybody.
It had to be sealed. So I don't know why that's not a thing for most schools, because I could only imagine what people are passing around. So
yeah.
That's what got me thinking. I didn't know that wasn't a thing for you.
Elementary school, middle school, high
school, charter high school. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember you said charter school. I just didn't remember if it was a high school or what. Interesting.
Yep.
So fuck that kid? Is that what we're saying?
I guess,
In
kind
the
of.
fuck you statement?
Yeah.
Segment?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And that pretty much covers all the FUs.
That's it? Just had two?
Just two this week.
I don't think I had any.
You got any fuck yous that we need to live?
Let's just say, I don't know. No, I didn't. I honestly forgot about it because we hadn't talked about it in days. Fuck Yahoo Sports or whoever decided it was a good idea to try and make Aaron Hernandez look like a better person because he was sexually abused as a kid.
Oh, I did.
Did you see that?
I glazed over that article and I couldn't read it.
Yeah,
I refused to read it.
It was horseshit.
It's not just
I only read some of it.
It's not just that. They're doing a
full investigation.
No, they're doing a special on one of the on the TV.
Yeah, they're doing a full investigation, like 6-part special.
Yeah,
on his life or something.
Yeah. There was a thing in there that Belichick, Coach Bill Belichick, confirmed that he actually requested a trade because he was like scared for his life, and Bill was like, "We're not trading you. Let's relocate you." They actually got him into a different home.
Why was he scared for his life? Because he kills people?
He was up to no fucking good.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess in I read a little bit.
It also says that he was in a relationship with one of his a secret relationship with somebody he played high school football with, like another man.
Like another man?
Yeah.
I don't know
came
why
out and
that's
said that they didn't want anybody to know. They kept it as a
but who gives
kept
a
it
shit?
a secret. He was a childhood friend. They played high school football together. They had a sexual relationship. Why does that matter?
Again, who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's it. Like they're trying to humanize this guy that kills people and then killed himself.
No, let's get this straight.
Like, sure, you want to go find the person that sexually assaulted a kid? Go ahead and do that. That's fine.
Let's get this straight.
But
he didn't just willy-nilly shoot someone.
No, he's a murderer.
Executioner style shot these people on their knees in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Like an executioner. This wasn't some breakdown.
This wasn't just something
was
happened.
Planned out.
Yeah.
Let's be clear on that.
Yeah.
This wasn't, we got into a bar fight and I knocked the guy out. He went into, he had a brain hemorrhage and passed away.
Shooting people. Murder.
No, this guy heinously murdered someone. I understand things in your childhood carry over your entire life.
Absolutely.
And they can impact you in a very, very weird and strange way.
Butker.
I also understand that constant head trauma can cause you to do horrific things. right?
Not an excuse, though.
But it's not an excuse.
No, not an excuse.
Yeah, I saw.
So fuck whatever that article, all the people involved in it.
Is that an ESPN fluff piece? Is that...
I found it on Yahoo Sports.
No, but they're going to air something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's on Netflix or on terrestrial cable, but there's a channel. It's like a 6-parter.
Yeah. Boston Globe begins 6-part investigation.
The Boston Globe is going to be the one behind it. Yep.
So they're doing the investigation, but it doesn't... Let me see. Spotlight team published first. The Globe Spotlight team published the first installment of a 6-part investigation.
Oh, they might just post it to their website then.
Yeah, it might not be an actual show or anything. I
don't know if Jackie McMullen is still with the Boston Globe, but if she has any kind of hand in this, she'll be my only saving grace to not make this like a puff piece, because she's traditionally she's my favorite writer in Boston, and she's very honest.
Do you usually say who wrote this?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
She's always on ESPN. She's a Hall of Fame sports journalist.
Yeah, well, whoever wrote this, and just the fact that they're doing, I don't know, it seems like they're trying to humanize the guy or something, you know?
I mean, I understand trying to make him look more human or make him not look so horrible. But at the end of the day,
shit happens, but you're still a murderer. Like,
you know what? I forget what episode, but Rogan was talking to someone and he was saying that most people with confirmed CTE end up just taking their own life. Junior Seau, a few others, right? He was like, I think OJ might have been the first one where it wasn't that he took his life, it's that he acted out and killed his girlfriend or his wife.
Ex-wife.
She was his wife at the time, right?
Ex-wife.
Yeah.
I think maybe still
separated.
Separated at least, but I'm pretty sure there was an ex-wife.
Because I didn't know this, but the police have been called to the house multiple times for domestic disputes.
Yeah,
I didn't know that until the other day.
Absolutely.
And it does make sense because there's people that are close to him that have gone on record saying he actually doesn't remember anything from this.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't. That's why some people close to him think that that when he says he didn't do it, he really means it because he just doesn't know.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, could be. I'm just saying.
Who knows? Yeah. Well, yeah. Juice is on the loose.
I don't have an article for this, but The Rock. Whatever movie set he is on, it's in his contract that they have to provide him with a gym on site.
That makes sense. The motherfucker works out like crazy.
So they pitch a fucking tent.
I know he's on. I know he's going to be working on the Fast and Furious spinoff, Hobbs and Shaw or whatever.
Well, yeah, because he
had just did a post about that.
Him and Diesel don't talk to each other.
Yeah, you would mention something about that. Don't care. They actually film all of their scenes separate. So anytime you see them together, they've actually filmed that separate. They don't film together. I think it boils down to The Rock being a perfectionist and Vin Diesel kind of being loosey-goose. Yeah, I don't know about that, though.
No one will say either way.
It's got to be Vin Diesel just being piece shit.
But
The Rock is the nicest fucking guy in the world.
I love The Rock's dig at Tyrese, though. They got in that little like Instagram Twitter beef. His dig at Tyrese was fucking great. He gets out of some like Suburban or some shit. And he's playing Tyrese's album, his latest album. He's like, just listen to my boy Tyrese's latest album. There's nothing I hate more than someone wasting my time because that is just dog shit.
That's great.
Yeah. Tyrese claimed that The Rock and he was blaming The Rock for the beef and holding up production, and the holdup in production caused him to not be able to pay his child support.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Why were you behind anyway in the first place?
Had a pretty good music career. Now you're making movies.
Actor,
come on, spend your money accordingly.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess my last fuck you would be to.
Oh, back to the fuck yous.
Well,
Hell yeah. Let's bring it back.
I wasn't going to characterize this as a fuck you because I don't want to get murdered.
Oh God.
But the Saudi Arabian prince, they've finally come out and said that they did in fact.
Yep. Kill the
reporter did die at the hands of a Saudi Arabian official. It's rumored to have been a chokehold as he was trying to get away. They did dismember him. they cut him up in a bunch of pieces, and they've
Well, once he's dead, you got to get rid of him, right?
And they've scattered the bodies somewhere, and apparently they know about the area. That's Trump has gone on record, said that he was lied to, but then he followed it up with Saudi Arabian prince truly does love his country, which isn't. It's not a terrible statement. That's true. He does, obviously.
Well, of course he does, right? Should. He's a fucking prince.
A bunch of companies that were going to potentially, like Uber and I know a couple other.
Yeah, I know there were a few big
companies
companies that were looking to do business there.
They're pulling out.
Yeah.
As a country, we're caught in the middle because we do make quite a bit of money off of them selling them arms and things like that. So,
of course. And they have a shitload of oil.
The last thing we need is another rogue Middle Eastern country, and that's no disrespect to anyone.
No, but it's true.
I think that's a very fair statement.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is going to be interesting. I'm just going to do a wait and see. I'm not going to try. I'm not going to try to give any kind of assumptions on what's going to happen because I think by them coming out, we've avoided a war, which is great, or potentially like retaliate, like having to go in there and do something.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. That's
them coming
good.
out and saying, "Hey, we did kill this guy."
Yeah.
I think that avoids that avoids
I think
combat.
Shows them wanting to. All right, let's figure this out. Let's not get crazy over this.
I think that avoids conflict. I think that avoids us having, because Europe and even Russia was, I'm not saying anyone was planning to do anything, but there were discussions on being very heavy-handed if they weren't going to be truthful.
Yeah,
so, the biggest problem I have is I saw 4 quotes from CNN about this, and they. Instead of just reporting on what's happening, they're just tying it back to Trump just being a terrible person, which it really has nothing to do with him, right?
Yeah.
One of them, Jason Johnson, said Trump admires dictators' ability to kill anyone that criticizes a leader. No.
Did he say that?
No, I don't think.
So what is this?
I don't think anybody admires anyone's ability just to willy-nilly make someone disappear, right?
Unless you're Italian.
Yeah. You're Don Corleone. The next one was they asked, so why do you think Saudi Arabia thought that they could kill this guy and get away with it? And the response was, Saudis heard Trump say, quote, press is the enemy of the people, so they figured they could just do this and get away with it. Again, no.
So this is all just hearsay.
Yeah, it's just when he says fake news and everyone's like, that's not true. Well,
and then you got people just saying shit like it's fact and it's not.
One claimed Trump was complicit with the whole thing. Like, honestly, no. And then my favorite was Congressman Joaquin Castro. They asked him, what do you think led to this? And he goes, quote, the death order was given by Jared Kushner, one of Trump's right-hand men. And he says that he went on to say that he believes that they had a hit list of reporters that they wanted killed, and they gave it to Saudi Arabia to just kind of take care of them. At which the CNN anchor literally said, we will not confirm that, and went right to commercial. So when CNN says something on CNN that makes CNN go to commercial, we've gone way overboard. Let's just get back to the facts. Saudi Arabia has always been a corrupt country.
Yeah. Sure.
This should not shock anybody. And that's another thing that I'm kind of shocked about is people were shocked that this happened. People don't know shit. We're striving for women's rights here in America. Women have no rights there. And I know people if you read the newspaper, you go, oh my God, they can drive now. That's such a great thing. Yeah. That's just so you'll read that.
Yeah.
So the same networks that have made Saudi Arabia look like a nice diplomatic, got their shit together country are the same ones now that are just damning Trump over this, right? They're flip-flopping. It's a straight flip-flop job.
Yeah.
Right? They take people's hands off. They take like journalists or reporters that say negative things about the kingdom. They take your hands off in public. Women feminist activists are killed on the streets as they're protesting.
Yeah.
Like these are real things.
Fucked up shit.
So, I guess what I'm trying to say is just be mindful of what you listen to.
Yeah.
It's not real half the time, unfortunately.
It's not.
And I've never agreed with Trump's fake news thing, but I knew there is fakeness to news.
Of course.
But I'm almost on board with them these days.
It's all fluff.
I'm almost on board with them these days.
It's all fluff.
But the one weird thing that came out is, do you remember when Twitter back in 2015, they said that a mole had gotten in and worked there and kind of had access to some accounts and their IP addresses and their information? I heard vaguely about it because Twitter had to actually email users about it. Like,
yeah,
hey,
I might have seen something. Yeah, I don't know.
They believe it was a Saudi Arabian mole. Yeah,
Awesome.
sent by the government. But anyways, hey, what else you got? I'm a millennial.
Yeah.
I'm coming out millennial.
Coming out?
Coming out millennial.
Good for you.
You want to play my millennial game?
Maybe.
So, Business Insider, it's not the greatest of websites, but they posted 20 things that millennials have killed.
Okay, this is the game.
Yeah, we're gonna go through the 20 and see if it's really us that is killing those things. Because we're in the thick of the millennials, right?
We're millennials. Yeah,
so, for those of you that don't know what a fucking millennial is, if you've never woken up, also known as Generation Y, or my favorite. I told you this.
Yeah.
I'm not coming out millennial. I'm coming out Generation 9/11.
Huh.
Because that's a term, a slang term for millennial. Generation 9/11.
That's pretty fucked up.
Disrespectful.
Pretty fucked up.
So a millennial is someone born between 1980 and 81. Time magazine uses 82.
Yeah, this right here says 81 and 97.
Yeah.
Is 81 to 97.
Our generation is marked with an increased use and familiarity with communications, media, and digital technologies. Fact.
Sounds fair.
Fact. American sociologist
How did we
Kathleen-
kill something there?
Huh?
Oh, you're still just reading what a millennial is?
Just giving people a little.
Interesting.
So millennials are the least likely of all the generations to be religious, which I think that's fair.
Let's say that's fair.
It's also been reported that 75% of millennials are pro same-sex marriage. Again,
Fair.
Most millennials are politically liberal. Fair. And we've also introduced movements and new vocabulary into higher education, such as, and I hate all of these words, and if you use them, we aren't friends. Microaggressions, safe spaces, and trigger warnings. Hate that. Hate all those things. Don't say those in my presence. If you want to see a microaggression, you want to see a major aggression, say microaggression. So, what's the first thing? What's the first thing we killed? We killed casual dining chains like Buffalo Wild Wings and Applebee's.
False?
I don't think that's real.
I don't think so either.
I think Applebee's killed Applebee's when they started offering half-off apps after 10 o'clock.
Well, that's what got us to go there.
Exactly.
I feel like we made them thrive because I feel like they would have been dead years ago if we didn't all go there because we were all broke.
Years ago, we didn't have Buffalo Wild Wings, and now I think we have like 6 in the area. So
yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
the one in Ybor closed, but shit location.
Well, yeah, it's not a good
People
location.
in Ybor City aren't eating. They're not eating anything. They're just
drinking
sucking and fucking.
Sucking and fucking.
We killed the concept of a starter home. They're renting longer and buying expensive houses later. I'm going to agree.
I don't know if there's enough stats yet to show that, though.
But I don't think that's our fault.
No, I think, they like to fuck up the market.
Yeah, I think the crash of the market and the higher cost of living has
also
driven
now,
more people to rent.
Tiny homes is becoming a thing. Building homes out of, what are those big shipping containers is a thing. So, I don't know.
The loft type deals?
Yeah, I'm not sure I 100% agree with that. I'm not sure I agree with that at all.
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Beer. We killed beer. In late July, Goldman Sachs downgraded both Boston Beer Company and Constellation brands based on data suggesting that younger consumers prefer wine and spirits to beer, as well as the fact that they're drinking less alcohol than older generations more generally.
Don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true whatsoever.
I don't think that's true at all.
Now, where I think
maybe major beer companies' sales are down because there's so many craft breweries opening.
Fact.
Yeah.
I think more people are drinking more locally brewed things.
Yeah.
And here's another problem.
Yeah.
Bars used to be a place where you met people, where you interacted, you went on dates,
can't.
right? Now you have an app for that. So is that our fault, or is that a fault of just social
Technology.
evolution?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say no.
I don't agree with that.
I'm going to say no. So I've only agreed on one so far. You've agreed on none. Apparently, we've killed napkins.
Yep.
I can't tell you last time I used a napkin.
Paper towels all day,
in my home. We don't buy napkins. I'll own that.
Still restaurant, sure, but
and it's actually a smart thing probably to get some napkins, right? But I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Paper towel does the same thing. It's better.
well, it's exactly
Stronger.
You only need one thing now.
Exactly.
You know, like it's better, it's stronger. Why do you need a napkin? Stop making them and wasting paper. Make more paper towels.
I'm going to give that a solid yes.
Yeah. Yeah. True. True statement.
Ooh, millennials killed restaurants. Restaurants like Hooters, where they show tits and ass.
Oh, it says that specifically?
Restaurants.
Just restaurants, but then more specifically.
Restaurants.
Oh, restaurants.
Yeah, so disrespectful. People ages 18 to 24 are 19% less likely.
I feel like that's just a thing that has a lifespan, you know?
Oh, hold on. Here's what they're attributing it to. People aged 18 to 24 are 19% less likely to search for breasts on pornographic website Pornhub.
Compared with that ass.
Compared to all other age groups. I'm an ass man, so I'll own it. Fine.
Yeah, I'll agree with it. I'll go
with it.
But we have spent many a time in Hooters, Wing House, that kind of place.
But I've never gone to Hooters for the tits. I actually enjoy the food.
Go for the food, and
people think I'm lying when I say that. I'm being 100% truthful.
Yeah. Well, it's never bad to have something nice to look at.
No,
that just adds to it. But let's go get some chicken wings, some cheap beer, and watch football.
If I wanted to watch a woman walk around in next to nothing, I will watch a goddamn porn.
There you go. There you go.
It's that simple. If I really wanted to look at a woman, I'll watch a porn. I don't. I'm not going to go all the way to a restaurant to see that. I literally go for the wings. That's the people that work there, just kickers.
So then you'd have to agree with what they're saying. Because we don't.
But is that just millennials, though?
I think the older generation would go there for that more. They're not as into the.
You got me. That's all.
Porn, into the the
moment you said that, you got
up. Me. I think the older generation, that's more appeal to them. I'd have to somewhat agree with that, though I don't 100% do, because we've gone there numerous times, and I know a ton of people that have.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know. And
you got me there.
Anytime I've gone to one still, they're always busy.
Yeah.
Always packed.
Yeah.
Maybe in certain places they don't do well, but that's not necessarily our fault.
Yeah, it's just location based. But the ones here in Tampa locally, they thrive. They do great.
Thrive.
They just opened up that 2-story wing house right next to the stadium.
New one.
Doing great. Millennials have killed cereal. Almost 40% of millennials surveyed said cereal was an inconvenient breakfast choice. I agree it's inconvenient.
Absolutely, but I don't think we killed it because...
Don't think that at all. I think cereal, for me, is a dessert. I'll eat
it any time of the day.
I'm more inclined to eat cereal at night.
I still eat it a lot for breakfast. Not recently, but I'll eat it any time of the day. I think it's a great just snack.
For me, I would have to eat it like breakfast. A lot of times I eat in the car or on the go.
Yeah.
So it's just not practical for me.
No, you just eat porridge.
And I think that is a thing with millennials. Millennials are on the go a little more than most generations. So I'll maybe. I'll fine. I'll eat it. Yeah.
I still think we eat a lot of cereal.
Again, but there's so many things now. You have Cinnabon. You have the other day they had vanilla pudding cereal made with vanilla wafers. It was delightful.
Yeah.
But I think there's so many more choices now.
Well, that too.
You know,
so we didn't necessarily kill it. There's just
more variety.
More variety. Again, same as the beer.
This one I don't agree with at all. They said that millennials have killed golf.
Don't think so.
We know that millennials are not picking up the game and boomers are aging out. This game is in decline. Let me tell you why golf is in decline.
Maybe it is in decline, but
it's in decline.
No, that's our fault.
It's 100% in decline. And you want to know why it's in decline? Because it's so goddamn expensive.
It is way too expensive.
There is nothing better. And anybody that I've taken golfing that's never golfed before,
love it.
they fucking love it. It's
Yeah.
the most humbling sport you'll ever fucking play. Everybody thinks that you just go hit a little ball with the stick. It is
It's the hardest
so
fucking
hard.
thing you'll ever do.
So fucking hard. Why is it so? Why aren't people playing it? It's
Yeah.
expensive.
It's hard and it's expensive.
The set of golf clubs I have are about north of about $1,000,
Yeah.
and then a tee time at minimum is going to be about $20.
Yeah, and that's on the cheap side.
That's on the cheap side.
That's on the cheap side.
Right?
Yep. No, it's
So-
expensive.
I don't think that's a millennial thing. I think that's just golf being way too pretentious and
Yeah.
overpricing most things.
Yeah.
I mean, a golf polo is like $65 now.
65 and up.
Those
They're ridiculous.
Those beautiful pants you have.
Yeah.
Those are like north of 100,
Yeah, like
right?
$100 pair of pants.
Yeah.
I got them on sale. I got them for like
course.
$20.
Of course.
Great deal. But yeah, everything's overpriced.
You know,
Overpriced.
I think if we did more marketing for like Golf Now and all those tee time apps where you can get discount tee times, I think
Yeah.
you see, but
I
hey,
see a more of a incline.
motorcycles.
I'd have to agree with that. Even though I know some people and I personally love motorcycles, but I'd have to agree. You don't see as many, and you don't see a lot of young kids on them anymore.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think it was a cool thing to do in the 70s and 80s, and I don't think it's like, I don't think
Yeah.
it's looked at as a cool thing anymore. I think it's just looked at as like a guy's just different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
How
it doesn't have the same connotation.
Yeah. So I would agree. Home ownership in general.
Isn't that kind of the same as what it...
Well, starter homes is
Oh,
like
starter homes.
homes is a little different, but
Yeah, fuck a starter home.
I think again the housing decline. I don't think.
Yeah,
that's,
I don't know that that's our fault. Blame all the fucking... What's the
those
generation before
inflate the Gen X, Gen X, and then
Blame
baby boomers.
them for destroying the market multiple times.
Millennials are allegedly responsible for killing off yogurt, especially light yogurt.
Light yogurt, I can agree with. Yogurt, don't think so.
I don't.
I know a lot of people that eat yogurt.
Again, this
But again,
goes. This goes back to cereal.
More variety.
There, you have Greek, you have low fat, you have French
Yeah,
now.
there's
Like
so much.
Yoplait just came out with Ouï, which is French yogurt.
Yeah,
it's delicious.
There's so much.
Fuck, it's delicious, but there's so many things.
Yeah. That's the problem. Just as in general, everything you're gonna see some decline because there's more variety.
Well, I think too, people always thought of yogurt as something that was a healthy alternative, and really and truly,
really
if you look at the nutrition and the percentages and the values, it's really not.
And I think people are just realizing that.
If you took what was in that yogurt and
You say the
equated
same thing with cereal.
100%.
A lot of people staying away from carbs. You know, blame whoever fucking the baby boomers that started that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know. Shit.
This one I agree with.
Okay.
Millennials are responsible for the death of the bar of soap.
Yes, absolutely.
I can't tell you last time I used a bar of soap.
I have recently switched back.
Really?
And I say switch back. I don't think I've ever been a bar of soap kind of person. Now, when I was a kid and that's what we had, that's what I used. But for years, I've been using body wash.
Body wash.
I switched back to bar soap, and I've actually been thoroughly enjoying it.
Oh, bar of soap smells 100% better.
Thoroughly enjoying it.
Raymond still uses bars of soap.
Of course he does.
We're at the grocery store the other day, me and Shelly, and she has the 2-pack that she gets from every week.
Yeah.
It's cheaper too.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of the times.
I bought a big pack of it.
The lady rings it and she goes, "What is this?" The lady that worked at Publix
Didn't even know what it was.
Didn't even know what bar of soap was.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I recently switched back, and I'm enjoying it.
I've
Or
never had
switched
anything
to it.
against it. I've never had anything against it.
As a kid, I didn't like it because it was like
Oh, as a kid, I was exclusive bar.
people used it. It was there. Hair always got stuck to it. It's just kind of gross. Like, well, where were you just rubbing this? You know? That's what I always thought as a
Yeah.
kid. But, you know, it's just me using soap, so fuck it.
Millennials are the death of diamonds.
Yeah, they're overpriced. Fuck them.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck them.
And I think
And I'm sorry, we're killing people to get them? Yeah, fuck off.
Well, I think too, our generation isn't jumping the gun. And I think marriage is happening at a later.
declining.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's declining. I think it's just occurring at a later age. Because I think for our parents' generation, Gen X and baby boomers, they got married, you know, in the early 20s. I don't think you see that mostly with our generation.
It's you get one side or the other. You still get a lot of the early marriages, but you get a lot of the later ones too.
This one I don't understand. Millennials are the death of fabric softener.
I agree with that.
I love fabric softener.
Yeah, I see. I think it's good, but I don't use it that much.
That's insane to me. According to Downey maker Procter & Gamble, head of global fabric care, millennials, quote, don't even know what the product is for. It's fucking called fabric softener.
Softens the fabric.
Softens the fabric and prevents your collar from getting all stretched out. It prevents the actual cloth from deteriorating, like the cotton.
Yeah.
It's almost like a protectant and a softener. You know,
Yeah.
It's like a meat tenderizer.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. The market's down 26%. It's heavily down.
Well,
this one's true. Banks.
Well, but again, that just comes to technology.
Yeah. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal.
Stuff like that, yeah.
You know, I don't think you need a bank for most. I can't tell you last time I've gone in a bank. I don't even need a debit card. I use my my phone.
We're back to not trusting banks either, which I think is smart.
Smart.
We're back to where we started with banks.
Golden guns.
When they first came out.
That's all you should buy.
Golden guns, baby.
Department stores like Macy's and Sears. Fact.
Again, technology, but yeah.
Yeah, technology.
They're overpriced. They don't ever have what you want.
Now, don't get me wrong. I like Macy's.
I don't have a problem with any of them, but...
Yeah. Sears was always strange, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, they're overpriced and it tends to be a hassle.
Designer...
And again, technology.
Yeah. You can order anything off Amazon.
Yep.
Designer handbags. I can't comment. I don't know.
I didn't know that was a thing until... like recent
See, I think designer handbags are more prevalent.
I feel like
I'm now aware of them.
I feel like every basic bitch is buying one, right? That's what you call them, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't say either way. Didn't know it was a thing until
millennials are killed gyms.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true at all.
I think people are way more healthy now. You want to consider the uprising of CrossFit and not call that a gym, then yes, but I'd say that's still a type of gym.
Here's what it says. While millennials like to work out, they're ditching gyms in favor of boutique class-centric centers. Like an Orange Theory or a Zumba class.
Be like Gold's Gym? Yeah, fuck Gold's Gym.
Oh my God. That is awful.
What? I don't smell a thing.
Holy shit! Don't quaff that over here. I will strike you down. Jesus Christ.
You're welcome.
Millennials don't want to be tied down. Megan Smith, CEO of Fit Reserve. It's a spontaneous demographic. Foursquare found that mid-market gyms like 24 Hour Fitness, Snap, lost 5% of their gym visits. Well, because 24-hour, like those 24-hour deals are just expensive.
Yeah.
Like we go, I won't name the gym because I don't want you people showing up there, but you know where we I show the entrance every day.
Do it all the time.
Crunch Fitness, that place doesn't stop.
Yeah.
That place doesn't stop. So I don't think that's true.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
Let's go. Pow. Home improvement stores are dead, like Home Depot and Lowe's.
I love going to department.
I fucking love Lowe's.
I love going to hardware stores. Again, man, technology. You don't have to go there to buy fucking products anymore.
There's nothing better than having a
lumber.
set of fucking power tools, though. And I think that's a lost thing in millennials. I think that's lost with millennials.
Probably is. Buy them on Amazon, though. You can buy them anywhere else. Buy them at Walmart. Blame Walmart for a lot of this shit that we're talking about.
At Walmart and Amazon. I love Lowe's. I love Home Depot. I love walking down the
I just
aisles.
go there and walk around.
Fuck yeah.
Just look at shit.
I feel more manly when I'm there, and it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Especially when I see, like, you know, a fucking excavator. I'm like, I know how to work that thing. Zombie apocalypse comes. I'm gonna be king, son.
Coming here.
We ain't talking to that Prince shit. I'm king.
Mm-mm.
Football. I don't agree with this one.
I don't agree with it.
I think football views are down because of the controversy.
They're actually back on the up and up.
Yeah, last week, right? Last week or the week before last, they rose. It's been recent.
I think just overall this season.
Oh, this season?
Yeah, I think
Good.
the article I read was after the first 5 games, so 2 weeks ago.
Look, 60% of the nation believes you should
it's
stand.
on the rise. Yeah, that's not our fault. That's
and we've
just
negated,
an issue.
and they've negated most of it. So look, people are watching again.
Yeah, it's on the up and up.
People thought that this would have no effect,
And I'm
it did.
pretty sure in our era they hit their all-time highs, right?
The Super Bowl never. The Super Bowl numbers. The only aspect of football that is on a decline is the Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
the
because
Pro
who
Bowl.
gives a fuck?
Because nobody. It's a gimmick. Nobody
Yeah.
cares. No
Yeah.
one's going to get hurt. No one's.
Yeah.
You're actively trying not to hurt people. So
Yeah.
who cares?
Yeah. Because it says viewership fell 8% in 2006 and 9.7% in 2017. But it is on the incline.
But I wonder now
This
what
season.
the argument is for the person that thought that the kneeling for the flag would have no financial impact on the NFL. I wonder what they would think now. Like,
Yeah.
you see it now.
Yeah.
No one. No, I think there's maybe a handful of people each week kneeling.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? People are watching again.
Yep. Yep.
And last but not least, millennials are killing oil.
How?
I'm assuming hybrid cars. Oh, let me.
But again, is that like are millennials
Analysts
creating
said,
those things?
The fucking
How
ads.
fucking old is
ads.
Elon Musk?
Fucking ads. Look at this
He's
page
not a
just jumping
millennial.
around. How do I get it to stop so I can read one fucking... 14% of millennials said that they would not want to work in the oil and gas industry because of its negative image. The highest
Sure.
percentage of any industry.
Doesn't mean we're killing it.
Millennials question the longevity of the industry.
Of course.
And they say teens, which would be Generation Z, Gen Z, are even more critical. Huh. I would have thought that they would have said that it's because of the EVs,
Yeah.
the cars, and the more trying for the solar. But hey, do people our age really not want to work in a sector because of its image?
Apparently.
I never thought of that. I don't.
Where was this study done, though, you know? 'Cause I know plenty of people, Texas and Canada and shit, they work on the oil fields.
I mean, that's the whole state of Texas.
Yep.
If you don't enjoy oil, they deport you out of their
A lot
state.
in Canada, too.
Yeah.
A lot in Canada. But,
That's
well.
it. That was the whole thing.
All right, well.
I think I think about half we agreed, maybe less than that.
Yeah.
Maybe a third.
I was probably a little less than half.
Yeah. I only agreed on a couple more than you.
Yeah. Well, you said we wrap this bitch up.
Yeah, man. You know, just a couple of bros from Generation 9/11. You know,
Just trying to get a little
just trying to get a little slice of funfetti and a dick suck.